Hi everyone, it's me, Jessica lwhor, and we're back with another Jess Talk. And today's Jess Talk is all about rumors, the rumor mill, the rumor river, handling rumors, and more, really. So, before we get into this episode, per usual, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell for notifications. And if you're not watching on YouTube, but you're streaming this as a podcast on Spotify or Apple Music or all of our other platforms, make sure that you are following Jess Talks so you're not missing out on all of the fabulous content coming your way. Okay, rumors. Let's get into it.
Attention the whore, attention the whore, attention the whore, attention. Here I am walking down the street, seeing all the boys trying to take a peek. Shorts pulled up, a chest out right. Come on, boys, just take a bite. Look but don't touch, spin it round and round.
Okay, everybody, so rumors. Let me just start off by saying I feel like most individuals get to a point in their life that they used to be somebody that would spread. Everyone has spread a rumor, point blank.
If you have never spread a rumor, you're a lying sack of shit. I do not believe you.
I think that there are also people that have perpetuated rumors. If you are somebody that has never perpetuated a rumor where you've heard something and you've telephoned it back to back and to somebody else when you probably shouldn't have, like rumors and gossip kind of go hand in hand, but they're just a little bit different. You hear something, you say what you hear, and you spread it around. I don't believe you if you said that you've never done that. And I also don't believe you if you've never heard a rumor and believed it immediately, but you have never tried to address it or fix it or like try to stop the rumor in its tracks. I don't believe that you may not have been that person either. And so when I think about it, I think that as you grow up, and I would like to hope that as most people grow up, you grow out of this idea that rumors are something that affect you the same way when you were younger. Rumors in high school or rumors when you were younger definitely have more of a deeper impact, whether you are on either end of the rumor, you're the rumor or the rumoree. And I think that how you handle it as an adult also changes. When you were younger, and think back to when you were in high school and you heard a rumor about somebody else, if you were me and you were an extroverted theater kid, you told everybody, and within like 30 seconds between one class period, everybody knew in your group and even around the school what that rumor was. And I don't think that necessarily changes as you get older. That idea that we just have social media now. Somebody talks about somebody, vague books about somebody, whatever it is, and that rumor spreads around in that circle and gets back to that person. At some point, that gets back to you. And my rule of thumb that I would say right off the bat is if you are choosing to say something about somebody else, whether it is true or not, or you are starting this rumor, or you are choosing to gossip, I'm just going to know that gossip and rumors definitely go hand in hand. You need to realize that there is a possibility that the person that you have chosen to speak about will address it to your face. And at that point, you have two options. You either say,
"Well, no, I didn't say that. I would never say that. I would never talk bad about you or spread this thing that was untrue about you."
Or you say,
Yeah, I did say this because it's 100% true, and I'm not scared of you, and I'm going to say it to your face because it's accurate.
Now, I think anybody that's willing to go to the point, and like I said, you think about that in high school, as you grow older, you kind of grow out of it. You may hear a rumor, and now, as an adult, when I hear a rumor, either I choose to listen to it, hold on to it, and I don't spread it around because I'm like, it's none of my business. Like, it's really nice to know. Of course, I love knowing the tea. I love knowing the drama, the gossip, something about somebody else. Sure, who doesn't? But it's not my business to spread it to other people. Most of the time, I won't even spread it to like a best friend or a partner. And sometimes I will. It just depends. Who is that one safe person you can talk? Well, I heard this about so and so. I think rumors are something that you never escape. It just the severity of them gets a little bit more serious. And I keep using this comparison of high school rumors versus like adult rumors. And high school rumors are like, oh my God, did you hear that so-and-so said the F word to this one teacher? Ooh, gasp. And you think it's a big deal, but it's not really a big deal. Whereas then you look at like rumors as an adult and you're like, oh, did you hear so-and-so was stealing from some venue? Changes the game entirely, okay? And so I think that there's a lot of power and a lot of responsibility, not to get cliche with the Spider-Man quotes, about how you're choosing to spread information, what you're choosing to absorb as information in the rumor mill, and then what are you doing with that information? So how do I handle rumors and how do I handle situations that I've been put in? Yeah, I've been in this industry for 10 fucking years, and I have had a laundry list of rumors spread about me.
The rumors and nastiness about her?
And I have many a time gone up to the people that it has supposedly come from and go up to them and say, so-and-so tells me that this is what you're saying.
This bitch that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
And mind you, when I say so-and-so, if that person, whoever so-and-so insert, let's say it's Oscar. Oscar's over here. If Oscar comes up to me and is like, oh my God, did you hear that Michael, who's behind the camera, said this, was talking shit about you and said that you're a terrible drag queen and that you only sucked 4 dicks instead of 6 dicks? And I'm going to be like, oh, is that what Michael said? Well, let's go say something. But then all of a sudden Oscar's like, oh, no, you can't tell them that I said that. You can't say anything. You can't say that I said it. That to me is shady ass fucking shit. If you are willing to come to me, you're now involved. You've involved yourself. If I choose to go to Michael and ask, is this true because Oscar said it, Oscar better back up that shit as well, or Oscar's just stirring the pot or continuing to spread the rumors. If I'm willing to go to my friend and say, or just random person and say, I heard this about you, oh, but please don't involve me. If I didn't want to be involved, I shouldn't have said something to begin with. Period. Okay? Because that's when it gets shady and that's when it gets sketchy, because all of a sudden the story changes. Oh, well, he didn't exactly say that. It was more this. And then I'm like, oh, well, then why did you try to stir the pot and tell me that thing? That's how rumors get started in the first place. That's how bullshit starts. That's how people start fighting. That's how friendships get ruined. That's how relationships get ruined, because somebody opened their mouth without having all the information. And instead of keeping their mouth shut, and they didn't want to be involved in the drama or the issues or the rumor to begin with, or I was just looking out for you. Well, now you're involved and you're looking out for me because you're my witness to say this is why I'm addressing this issue. Okay. There's the other instances where I'll hear something and people will be like, oh my God, did you hear that Jessica was such a meanie poopy pants at the show to so-and-so and things like that? I just have no time for it. Sometimes I hear rumors about, I got to a point probably 5 years ago. I want to say it's 5 years ago, halfway through my drag career, where I actively said 97% of the rumors, I'm just going to let people believe. Let them believe it, because it is not affecting me. It is not affecting my peace. It is not affecting my business. Now, I think that that's where it irks me, because it affects my reputation. It affects my visibility as a community leader and my visibility as somebody that is trying to work in this industry and build relationships and build a business. And that's where it kind of irks me. I would love to sit down and do a Jessica debunks rumors and false accusations things. But then at that point, you get
Jessica's backpedaling. Jessica's playing the victim. Jessica's gaslighting. Blah, 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 blah.
So it's just easy easier to let people believe them. It's obviously not affecting me in what I do. But there are the occasional things where people will come up to me and be like, hey, why did you block me on Facebook? Or why won't you hug me anymore? And I have no problem being like, oh, because this screenshot is you spreading a rumor that's inaccurate or perpetuating it. Or, oh, I got this message that says this is what you're talking about, and we didn't really have a great relationship to begin with, so I'm just going to assume that it's true because I'm not willing to fix it. Obviously, you didn't realize it because I either blocked you a year ago or I stopped having a personal relationship with you months ago, but I'm happy to explain it to you now as to why this doesn't happen. The craziest rumor that I've had, and I don't think it's crazy as in like the wildest, it's not unbelievable, is that Jessica steals from every show she produces. I don't get where that came from. Jessica's embezzling from her nonprofit was another one that just irked the hell out of me. Again, from people that are not involved and have no idea what they're talking about. Stealing is so intense of a crime in the drag scene, let alone any scene. Like, you shouldn't steal as a whole, but in the drag scene, stealing tips, stealing costumes, stealing makeup, stealing money, whatever it is, that spreading that rumor can and actually potentially ruin people's career. And thankfully, there's no proof. There's no proof behind any of it because I have not stolen anything. So that was the one that probably was the biggest one. The other one is Jessica is trying to sleep with new entertainers or sleep around with new entertainers, sleeping with producers, which, hell no. Have you seen most of the producers? I have no desire to sleep with any of their sticky asses. I think that it got to a point where the more that I tried to justify myself or defend myself, the worse it got. It was just digging a bigger hole. And so when you have rumors, you have to choose actively what you're going to do with that information and think about what the end goal is. And so how do I address rumors without directly calling the person out? Because as soon as you call somebody out directly, you have to be willing to handle the online consequences and the pushback, as well as the community pushback, especially in this industry. When you walk into a venue, people want to know and ask questions, or everybody heard all this shit, but they don't know the actual truth. They just believe what they kind of hear. And so how I will address it. So, for example, there was a rumor going around about me stealing from my nonprofit. So what did I do? Just one day I decided to post a lovely little statement that didn't say, fuck whoever's talking shit about me and fuck whoever said I'm stealing. No. Or call out so-and-so. No, that's not how I addressed it. I addressed it and said, hi, everybody. I just want you to know that We Are Family, my nonprofit, We Are Family, is no longer an entity with the state. All finances that have been contributed and donated have been split between this organization and this organization, and it was at this value and this value. We were able to help this many people. We left in good standing with the state, blah, 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 period. And hope that it circulates, rather than say, the more that I'm not going to perpetuate it more, but I'm just going to answer the overall question that people are thinking about. And I've done that many times with rumors, people that have been spreading lies about me, issues that I have with the community. I'll just put a blanket statement out that says, hey, just want everyone to know this is what's going on. Leave it at that. I don't involve people. I don't give a lot of the attention to some of those individuals, because that's another part about rumors. Sometimes they are started because they want that attention and it puts them into the spotlight. And when you don't give them the spotlight and you don't give them the attention, it's really hard for them to continue with their lies. Or if they choose to, I've already cleared what I believe is enough information of what the rumor or the answer that people are looking for is. So let me give some advice for anybody that is entering a new group of people, the drag scene, a community, a new work environment. Create opinions for yourself based off of your own experiences. In no way am I telling you to disregard anybody that comes up to you and gives you a warning or tells you tea about another person. No, I feel like that's just kind of a natural force of what happens in humanity. You hear a bunch of shit, you absorb it, but what you do with absorbing that is super important. Are you creating your opinion of a situation or your opinion of a person based off of all these different outside voices and perceptions? Or are you allowing to take those voices and perceptions, kind of hold them in your back file cabinet and create your own experiences, your own conversation, and your own what am I thinking of? Your own experiences, your own I lost my train of thought.
Few moments later.
Your own opinions, thank you. Own experiences, your own opinions of what that is. And then you can take all the information that you choose and go with it from there. And in many times, I have gone up to so many people to stop the rumor mill and just said, hey, I heard that this is happening. Is this true? And they can say, oh, no, where did you hear that? And sometimes I say, it doesn't matter where I heard it. I just want you to know that that is being said, and thanks for clearing it up. Period. Done. Close. Cancel. So that I know if I hear it again, I can address it. I can clear the air. I can stand up for that person. I can speak on behalf of that person that's not in the room. That's another thing. I'm going to say that this whole episode. Everybody wants to talk shit about the person that's not in the room or the situation about the individuals involved of those that are not in the room. And I think that's maybe a creature of habit kind of thing. But you have to be able to then stand up for the misinformation that is being said in the room as well. If you're contributing to it and you hear something that's incorrect, you have to be willing to be that voice of reason and say, actually, I just want you to know that's not accurate what you're saying. This is actually accurate what you're saying. Correct the information. Make sure the facts are there if you're choosing to be involved in that. It's really hard to get out of gossip and drama and rumors in this industry, and I think that's in any industry. It's just difficult because it's just surrounding. People thrive, and there are some people that thrive off of it more than others, and they feed off of it more than others, but ultimately, you have an option to do with what you will with the information provided. If I have an opinion that I feel confident enough or queenie enough to say out loud, I should be able to back it up and defend it to the fucking face of whoever or whatever the situation is if the time comes up. That's it. And if you're not, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. You really shouldn't have. I have a lot more respect for a bitch that comes up to me and tells me how they actually feel about me to my face rather than hearing about it from 13 different people. Then I go to that person and they're like, well, me, I would never say that. Oh, I do declare I'm such an innocent Southern belle. Oh, no. I just think that it's ridiculous. It can get to a point where it's ridiculous. It can ruin, like I said, ruin people's careers. It can ruin people's aspirations. It can ruin people's internal feelings of themselves. It can cause people, it's a form of bullying sometimes, and it can cause people serious harm if they're not in the right mental state. And sometimes it's just better to shut your mouth. There definitely was a rumor going around for a long time that Jessica just says yes to any gig, and yeah, I did. I still say yes to almost any gig, but I do it in a very more business mindset now. People don't realize that at the time that I was hustling at my earlier stages of my drag career, and people were starting rumors that it's quality over quantity, and I'm like why can't you have both? And would I argue in my earlier stages it was both? Absolutely not. 100%. I was sloppy before COVID. I cheated a lot of my makeup stuff and my costuming and my passion for it, and I just run down. COVID gave me that reboost and re-energizing to rebrand myself. But was I consistently lazy and just doing it for the gig? No, but I was fighting to survive. That is a true rumor. Me just taking a gig to say yes to it, to make a couple bucks, was absolutely accurate. And it was, for me, quantity over quality for a short time period. I'd say maybe 2017, halfway through 2017 The end of 2017, no, I lied. The end of 2018 up until the beginning of 2020 when COVID happened, I would say it was definitely to fight to survive. I had bills to pay. I lost health insurance. I was trying to get money for my medication. I was trying to make rent. I was trying to do everything in my power not to have to move home because it was dangerous, do everything not to live in my car. I took every gig that I could, and it was very much quantity over quality at the time. And now I found a balance where I can have quantity and I bring the same quality and the same 100% energy and effort to every gig. So yeah, that's a rumor that was true at the time. There's an absurd rumor that I hate, or that I body shame people. That's not true. As somebody with body dysmorphia, that is a rumor that offends me. That is completely inaccurate. The amount of people that say that I body shame others and that I am not allowed to be in body positivity shows. I've been rejected from body positivity shows because of the rumors of me attacking people's body and their weight and stuff like that is completely inaccurate. Never in my life. Don't you dare put that on me as my character. Well, I mean, outside of psoriasis, I've fluctuated in weight. I've gone through different different eating disorder things. I have never once used weight as a joke to impact people. I've never used body image as a way to dig at people. That's just not who I am, and I've never been that way. You don't really get an opportunity to say that. It's one of those things that you have to deal with, unfortunately. Do I think that it is okay to defend yourself when a rumor gets to a point and you have to be physical? I have been fortunate never to be in a physical altercation because of a rumor. Not yet. I'm a lot stronger now, so I don't think people want to fuck with me. To be completely honest, I'm also a scrappy bitch. But I don't think violence solves anything. I don't think using harmful words solves anything. I don't think when you're having an argument, cussing or using name calling solves anything. I really don't think that it would fix anything. I don't think it is worth my time or energy at this time for the rumors that have been spread about me to invest that much until I killed off a rumor that did not exist. Because even if I did, there's always going to be one person that doesn't believe it. Oh, that was disingenuous. You didn't really apologize. That was so fake. Why didn't you do it sooner? It just is never ending. It's a cycle. And I refuse to be thrown into the cycle. Now, some people will say that's a lack of accountability. And some people say it's a form of victimhood. Some people will say it's because it's not true. Whatever there are people, there's so many opinions that at some point you have to remember the people that are closest to you know the truth. Is it really affecting your day-to-day mental health and your thinking and the people around you and your business? For me, no. And it's not worth addressing. You have to really have those hard conversations. And sometimes you just sit it there and take it. And that's why I have really fucking thick skin, because I have had rumors spread about me for at least 6 to 7 of my 10 years in the drag industry, of very, very, very different levels of how serious or not they are. Yeah. Felt good to get some of that off my chest. Oh my gosh. What are some rumors that have been spread about you? Or what are some rumors that you've heard about me? And put those in the comments. I would love to read them. That could be a fun episode. Jessica talks about the rumors that have been said about her that I don't even know. I'm sure there's plenty more. Until next time, everybody. Until your next Jess Talk. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Attention the whore. Attention the whore. Attention the whore.
Hi, little whores. It's me, Jessica LaWhor. And did you know that I'm on Cameo? That's right. Cameo is a platform where you can get personalized messages from me, the biggest whore in all of Colorado. Whether it be a birthday sing-along, a bar mitzvah, a congratulations on your new job, a congratulations you didn't get pregnant, I'm your whore for the message. So follow the link below, click it, and book your next Cameo to surprise your best friend, your grandma, your family member, or any other little LaWhor fan out there. Come on, book them now.